From behind the scenes to center stage, contrasting female producers in Nollywood and Hollywood. Nollywood is witnessing a major shift behind the camera as more female producers take control of some of the industry's biggest films. This marks a sharp contrast to earlier Nollywood years and to Hollywood, where production leadership is still largely male-dominated. In the 1990s and early 2000s, Nollywood's rapid expansion was powered by a low-budget home video model dominated largely by male producers who controlled financing, distribution, and production networks. Key pioneers such as Zeb Chiko and Tadeu played defining roles in shaping the industry's foundation. Zeb produced popular early works including Neka, The Pretty Serpent in 1994 and Domitilla in 1996, which became major cultural references in early Nollywood storytelling. Chiko, known for his prolific output, was behind films such as Sakobi the Snake Girl in 1998 and Isakaba in 2000, both widely circulated in the VHS and DVD era. Tadeu contributed to raising production standards with films like Diamond Ring in 1998, helping introduce more structured storytelling technique. During this period, while women were prominent on screen, production and finances system remained largely controlled by men, with limited access for women to lead major productions or distribution deals. As Nollywood moved into cinemas, box office performance became the key measure of success. A major figure in this transition is Ayo Makun, whose film 30 Days in Atlanta in 2014 grossed approximately 160 to 180 million naira. He later produced A Trip to Jamaica in 2016, which grossed over 168 million naira, and Merrymen, The Real Yoruba Demons in 2018, which earned over 235 million naira. At the same time, filmmaker Kunle Afolayan played a key role in elevating cinematic standards. His film The Figurine in 2009 and his October 1st in 2014 is widely regarded as a turning point in modern Nollywood cinema, which further demonstrated the industry's growing technical and narrative sophistication. In the modern Nollywood industry, female producers have become central to some of the highest grossing films in Nigerian cinema history, marking a significant shift in production, leadership, and commercial influence. Among the most influential is Moa Budu, founder of Ebony Live Films, whose productions include The Wedding Party in 2016, which grossed over 452 million naira, making it one of the highest grossing Nollywood films of all time. She also produced Chief Daddy in 2018, which grossed over 387 million naira, and The Wedding Party 2 in 2017, which earned over 433 million naira. Funke Akindele remains one of Nollywood's most commercially dominant figures. Her film, Everybody Loves Jennifer in 2024, grossed approximately 1.88 billion naira, making it one of the highest grossing Nigerian films of all time. She also produced A Tribe Called Judah in 2023, which grossed over 1.4 billion naira, further solidifying her record-breaking box office influence. Earlier, she delivered Battle on Booker Street in 2022, which grossed over 668 million naira, briefly becoming one of the highest-grossing Nigerian films ever recorded. Followed by Omo Ghetto, The Saga in 2020, which grossed over 636 million naira. Her success represents a major shift in Nollywood, where female-led productions now dominate the top of the box office charts. Kemi Adetiba produced King of Boys in 2018, which grossed over 245 million naira, becoming one of the most successful political crime dramas in Nigerian cinema. She later expanded the franchise into King of Boys: The Return of the King, a Netflix series, further strengthening Nollywood's global streaming presence. In comparison, Hollywood's highest grossing films are still largely associated with male producers and executive teams. Avatar in 2009, which grossed over $2.9 billion, was produced by John Landau. Avengers Endgame in 2019, which grossed over $2.7 billion, was produced by Kevin Feige. However, Kathleen Kennedy, former president of Lucasfilm, stands out as one of the most successful female producers in Hollywood history. She has produced 35 films, which have among them grossed about $13.7 billion at the box office. Most of this have come from the Star Wars franchise. Despite such achievements, Hollywood's highest grossing ecosystem remains predominantly male-controlled, especially in franchise filmmaking and studio leadership structures. Nollywood's box office history therefore shows a clear evolution of power, from early male-led home video production through a cinema expansion driven by commercial growth to a present era where female producers are responsible for some of the industry's biggest financial successes. What stands out most is not just visibility but control of major commercial outcomes, showing that in modern Nollywood, women are now central to shaping both the cultural and financial direction of the industry.